my coconut.
Welcome back to the Nerdcore live show number 200. And as always, broadcasting directly into your faces on youtube.com/the Nerdcore, twitch.tv/the Nerdcore, in your ear holes on a podcast replay, wherever podcasts can be found. And of course, as always, is the Nerd. You're going to hear the whole show alongside my wonderful co host. Yoda.
What's up, everybody? Episode 200. That's a lot of episodes.
That's a lot of episodes.
That's a lot of episodes for just random shit.
Yeah, maybe I really shouldn't have created this show sometimes. But,
Hey, now.
last week was, that was.
Hey, now those fighting words. This is my kind of show.
Yeah,
it's where I belong.
Well, I don't know, man. Cause last week, man, poor Kylie, man, we got Kylie to laugh her ass off. She was just.
Can you imagine me doing 200 episodes of the Cinema Edition?
I don't know, Brad. Maybe we can. Maybe I can. No. But we're also being joined by some wonderful friends here.
Kylie was on the show last week.
No, Kylie was in the chat watching the chaos that was ensuing.
Chaos. Yeah.
You were not here, nor was HR.
I was asleep.
Yeah. And HR was, I think, asleep too. I don't know. But also joining us, we got some friends here. What the fuck are you eating, Aiden?
Good. Is that Korean?
Looks like Chinese food.
Yeah, it's Chinese food.
Okay.
Just eating some sesame chicken and some fried rice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Of course, being joined by the wonderful Aiden Angels. What's up, man?
What's up, dude?
What's going on?
All I want to talk about is Spider-Man, but I don't think anyone here's seen it, so I'm gonna just fuck off in my corner.
I'm
gonna see you tomorrow.
You keep your happy thoughts to yourself.
You keep your happy thoughts to yourself.
Well, I did an hour-long discussion video with Luis today on my YouTube channel on the public because I just fucking felt like it. So,
fuck yeah,
we talked about spoilers for an hour, so it was a good time. So, if people want to watch that,
to it after tomorrow when I get out of the theater. Because I'm watching it tomorrow.
Probably in 2 to 3 weeks.
2 to 3 weeks, right? Yeah. Well, we got the review in 2 weeks.
No, I'm not putting him on. I am not putting him.
You don't need.
No, we ain't doing this today. No.
You're gonna give somebody a seizure, Brad.
I love Evanescence.
No.
Brad, don't show this.
Not come on here saying any spoilers. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it today. No.
Oh man. But also joining us is the luckiest peach themselves, Lucky Peach. Rachel, what's up?
Screen.
Oh my god.
Green.
I'm going to see it tomorrow after work, and then
Luis in chat. Do you promise?
Let me talk, Luis.
To do any spoilers.
After that, because I'm doing a Willem Dafoe double feature right after Spider-Man, I'm seeing Nightmare Alley because I was supposed to go to an early screening on Wednesday, but the projector at the AMC broke, so they canceled it and gave me a free ticket.
AMC made enough money on all that stock.
But they have a good projector, right?
The projectors.
But I have AMC A-list, so does anybody want this?
I'm not letting him in.
I'll take it.
You don't have an AMC near you.
What the fuck? I'm moving.
Oh yeah, you will.
To Luis.
Stacey, you can't spoil the movie like that.
Great Spider-Man movie,
Yep.
Aiden.
I'll give it to Luis to pass on to
When
you.
Mephisto finally showed up and took out Wolverine.
Oh. There's a great part where Batman gives Spider-Man a blowjob. That's the one part that I'll give away.
Good old
That is
reach around.
pedophilia.
No, he's like 18 now.
Yeah, he's 18.
Yeah.
So
Maybe he's 20.
Morally,
Right,
though, that's still wrong.
let him in. Just let him in, Brad. Just let him in.
Why are you being a little bitch?
See?
He doesn't ever come on this show, Brad. Just let him in. All right, you're gonna in because
No, I don't want to.
Fuck you, Luis.
Bring
up?
him home.
I just want to come on.
All right, what's up, man? What you been up to today?
Nothing. I've been setting up some shit for the trip, and then checking out the emails for whatchamacallit, the interviews and shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
Been putting work, man. You know, what's it called?
These
2 new
people
interviews.
love you, Luis. Everyone wants a piece of you.
Yeah, man.
Ooh.
Everybody wants to get interviewed by you, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
head ass. No, man. No.
Yeah. Y'all who are watching or listening, please go check out the 2 recent interviews done by Luis. He interviewed some 2 other short film creators. So go and check them out. They're good. One of them is actually going to be playing at Sundance Film Festival. So go and check out that interview. It was pretty good. I watched both of them because I had to review them to make sure that they're all good and set to go. So I always watch
because I fucked up
the
on one.
interviews. Yeah. Well, that's on you.
Oh, wait, really fuck up. It was more so that Mans was asking for information I didn't have. I didn't know his last name, bro.
Oh,
You didn't give me a last name. You put the wrong date, and you didn't even put the time at like when they
Did
were
he ask
meeting
you?
up.
Did he ask you his kinks?
Yeah, dude.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Social security, credit card info.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. I
All
think
right, well-
I'd be canceled if I asked for guest his kinks.
Mother's maiden name.
Yeah. Well, what's it
First
called?
dog.
How are we all doing today? Rachel, what's up? What have you been up to today? How you doing?
Hold on. So
Mosquito.
this week I got diagnosed with ADD.
Wow, man, I was like,
officially.
I thought that was gonna go a lot worse than I was like, wait, what? You didn't tell me this? And then I was like, oh, ADD. That's right. I was like, oh shit.
I
Okay.
did tell you this because I told
Yeah.
you the neurologist looks like David Byrne. He's really cool. Today specifically, nothing interesting. I got up early. I didn't have to go to work till 2, so I just kind of hung out. I ran some errands, got Christmas gifts for my coworkers. That was pretty expensive. Pretty fucking expensive when you're trying to buy gift cards for 14 people.
Was it a necessary
Um,
thing, or was it just you being kind?
It was me being kind.
Okay.
I like buying gifts, but yeah, it was a lot of money.
Yeah.
But I have some things to show off that I got in the mail recently. First of all, I got my samples of the
Jesus.
Western Speech stickers.
Is
It'll focus.
no mind.
Yeah.
These are
Focus.
just the samples. It's because
That
my
was
face
cool.
is in the.
Yeah. No, we can get the gist. We can get the gist. Like,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
what's it called?
Um,
Yeah.
These are just the samples because I think they're too small. I ordered some larger ones today. Also today in the mail, I watched this last week and I fucking loved it. And now I know why it's a classic. I ordered the Criterion of Night of the Living Dead.
Hey.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Now that I've seen it, I understand why it's a classic. Like
Is that a 4K?
it's
No,
I
it's
don't- 4K
regular
player,
Blu-ray.
Brad. No, I'm just kidding.
Give me your PS5 then, Brad.
I have the
Um,
digital PS5.
Ooh,
I forgot you had a PS5.
But I have a PS4 too, so I just
this
play it on that
clown.
shit.
Dude, you should sell that
Anyways,
PS4, bro. They're going for a
um,
lot of money right now, man.
PS4s are going for money?
Yeah, because people can't get PS5s, so
No
people are
shit.
selling PS4s for like $400.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Shit,
it's a good time to get rid of it.
Oh shit.
Right.
I'll have to look
Continue.
into
Well,
that.
damn.
Continue,
but
Rachel.
I just don't have a Blu-ray DVD player.
yeah, sometimes, like, like some old horror films, even though like they're classics, like Evil Dead, And they're fantastic. Sometimes their practical effects actually look kind of cheesy. Even though they're fantastic, though it works because it's campy. These practical effects are something else.
Yeah.
So that's why this is a classic I highly recommend.
All hail King Romero.
I'm surprised you would say that about a Spanish man.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Usually, Raul always does that. He finds out somebody's Spanish and he's like, oh, fuck the colonizers.
No, I love Antonio Banderas. I love Pedro Almodovar. You know, Penelope Cruz. I've had the longest crush on Penelope for a long time.
Yeah, she's hot.
She's no Salma Hayek, though.
Damn straight she's no Salma Hayek, Brad. But like,
But also, Brad, we are not here to compare women.
Okay, this is true.
Anyways, I also got this in the mail.
When the fuck is? Last Black Man in San Francisco.
I still need
Yeah,
to watch that.
it's fucking great. Brad.
So do I. This is really cool, but I know what it's about, and that was enough for me to buy it. I also finally caved.
Oh, the witch. What's it called? The
finally caved and got it. Look how big it is. Well, it's a coffee table book, so that's why it's so big. But I want Hereditary. I've heard things about the Hereditary one, but I don't care because they did it in this one too, so I don't really care. Let me find it.
I think it's just the way that they print their fucking books, right?
Yeah, like this.
Yeah.
Like they do it on this one too. So very much split, but it's fine. I'm just happy to have it. I'm not here for the pictures. I'm here for the
screenplay. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's so well thought out. It has the full list of credits in it, like the full list of credits of like the cast and crew. Like as if you were watching it. It has like Egger's original sketches of the characters before, during pre-production.
That's really cool.
When he was writing it. Yeah. It's pretty nice. Pretty nice. His original sketch for Black Phillip as a person looks like a medieval pirate. Yeah.
All right.
It's really cool. Worth every penny.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Aiden, what have you been up to today, man? How you doing? I've never seen Aiden like biting his tongue right now as much as he has, because this man really just wants to. This man wants to talk about some Spider.
No, I'm just trying to get better about like trying not to like talk too much, to be honest, because sometimes I just don't shut the fuck up, man.
Yeah, I'm not laughing at that, bro. I'm laughing at the
no,
fact
I
that,
laugh at it, but
no, look at what Brad and Luis's names are. So for the audio listeners, Luis and Brad are right next to each other, and one of them has little bitch with an arrow pointing to the left, and the other one has little bigger bitch.
Yeah, Brad put both of them. I don't know. This man's starting a war. This man is just instigating on World War II. He's just recreating what happened.
Yeah.
Instigation between nations.
Yeah. But Aiden, what do you
Luis, no.
What did you
no, World War with World War II. Of all the world wars,
there's only two. What do you mean? We can go with World War One. That was instigated too.
Okay, but World War II was not bigger bitch and little bitch. Clearly not. Clearly not.
But Aiden, what did you do today, man? Did you go see Spider-Man again?
No, I actually didn't, because I was just like, I don't want to pay for parking again, to be honest.
You pay for parking?
Yeah, the only AMC in San Antonio is inside of a mall that you have to pay for parking to get into because it's downtown. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. Yeah, like it's about like $13 to $16.
It's the one by the Alamo, right?
The movie is. Yeah.
Man, if you don't get that bullshit out of my face, bro. Hell no.
So I was like, I'm not gonna go see it again. I was like, let me wait, because I also kind of want to like digest. I don't want to like wear myself out.
All right. Also joining us, let's go. Literally just popped in right now. The host.
Not ho-host. It's ho-ho-ho-host.
Got that right.
Ho-ho. Host.
No,
I ate some-
host.
I ate some spicy salsa. It's not good, so I'm not gonna eat any more of it. But it was very spicy. That's what that was.
Yeah.
Ooh.
All right, Luis, what have you been up
I'm
to
eating
today,
some
man?
peach rings that are really, really, really good.
Yeah. The
Like some Sonic rings. Ew.
Sonic rings. Bling, bling, bling. Oh man, Luis,
Hmm.
what have you been up to today, Luis? Can you hear me?
Look at the wind blowing his hair.
Yeah,
Can this guy not hear me?
No, he's eating.
Oh,
yeah.
Do you not see him chewing?
I can hear you. I already said
Oh.
what I was up to. Well, I'm starting World War III with Brad, apparently.
yeah.
That
Fun.
sounds like something.
Whoa! Why you say that, Brad?
Just saying.
All right, Brad, what you been up to today, man? How you doing?
What did I do today? I don't fucking
Oh,
remember what I
good
did
lord.
today. Watched Hawkeye. That was about it.
Yeah,
Is
No.
that what we're talking about tonight, or what is the topic?
yeah.
Yeah, the
Hawkeye
newest episode
episode
of Hawkeye.
5 review today, my friends. We're talking about that. For as long as I can keep my eyes open, because
Oh.
yeah.
And I did watch Succession, the newest episode of that yesterday. It's getting spicy.
Alright.
Mm.
Yeah. I have not.
When is the
started
session gonna
Succession.
be over, bro? How much head can one person get?
The limit is not possible.
Oh, I get it. That
Yeah.
that was a stretch. Wow.
Gio, what you been up to today, man? How you doing?
I don't even know anymore. That joke was so bad I forgot what my life was for a second. That was
You're welcome.
jeez.
Yes.
You're welcome, Gio.
I had work, and then I had my final therapy appointment with my current therapist because my therapy place and psychiatry place is moving to a different location. So
Lovely.
I was with contract people, and I will no longer have those people. So my whole team is changing in the new year. Yeah.
Does that mean you have to
but
start all over, or
it's the same. They have like the notes and stuff, but there
Okay.
probably will be some like getting to know you questions. So
I hate those all the time.
and I did not see my therapist that often this semester because she was part-time and had a lot of people she had to take care of. And so I didn't get to see her that as much as I even like not even every 2 weeks. It would end up being like once a month. And it was I've not had any help. Hey, but semester's over and I'm looking at about 3 out of 5 right now, possibly 4 out of 5. Which is really like a 4 out of 4 if you don't count the class I dropped. So you know, semester's over. This hat is tight.
Yeah,
looks it?
time to go with online therapy off to WebMD. Yeah,
That reminds
not
me.
recommended.
That reminds me. I told my coworker about me going to the neurologist today, and she goes, "Oh, now you can't join the military." And I was like, first of all, why would I want to do that? Second of all, I'm already too mentally ill for it, so it's not going to happen
Wait.
regardless.
How does that work?
Jokes on you, it's already too late.
Because you go to
Like,
the
it's
neurologist.
already... No, that I have ADD.
Oh, okay, yeah. Damn, fucking coworkers.
Which I think that's a lie. I'm pretty sure there's a ton of people in the military with ADD. I mean, undiagnosed, but still.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. But it's been quite just a regular day out here. Stayed with the what's it called, the dogs. Took care of them while my dad had to go run some errands today, and just been hanging out and just watching a bunch of Family Guy because I watched like 5 movies this whole week, and I'm like, I really don't want to watch a movie right now. I wrote a lot of reviews this week, and I kind of just want to watch Family Guy. And I know, Aiden, you gave me that face of like, why are you watching Family Guy?
You watching the Blue Harvest episodes?
Oh, I've already got past those.
Yeah.
What's up, Rachel?
2 things. Have you gotten past the Star Wars ones?
Yeah, I'm at season 15 now.
Oh shit. Second, I just remembered something because it's on my other monitor, which I can't believe I even forgot because it's on my other monitor. I was so generously gifted a membership to a organization for people like me in the film community that will grant me access to vote in the Film Independent Spirit Awards.
Hey, congrats.
Cool.
Yeah.
I was gonna buy a membership anyways, and then he gifted it to me.
Nice.
That's
It's-
awesome.
Yeah. Now
That's
time
awesome.
to what's it called? Time to write in old on every category.
Fuck. We're not gonna
But,
talk about that purchase.
But yeah, I just been doing that, and tomorrow I get to watch Spider-Man. I'm gonna go at 3:15 tomorrow, so I'm probably gonna hit up what's it called, Louise and Aiden after the what's it called, hit up that episode that they just did right now, so I can what's it called listen to their thoughts. But yeah, just been just a normal Friday here. I feel really like I don't know, tired, drained. I feel really sleepy right now, but. you
Yeah.
know,
Why?
I don't know, man. You know, just what's it called? I wake up every fucking day to take a dog out that's not mine. You know,
Take that dog out. I
Yeah.
take that
Not
dog
even
out.
his.
Gotta walk that
it's not even
dog.
mine.
Go
Yeah,
walk the dog. Walkie-doke.
ain't nothing gonna change when I go to Chicago either, please, because I still gotta take the dog out. What's it
Yeah,
called?
bro.
'Cause there's no way my brother can take his dog out. You know, the damn
Oh,
dog's gonna be
shit.
pushing him
Yeah.
on that wheelchair.
What the
Yeah.
dog
At least
doing?
you'll be able to sleep
Mhm.
because she won't
Yeah.
be in your bed anymore.
Yeah,
Or
yeah. I had
Did
some
you see
back
what I
pain.
said in the chat?
No, I don't check, but let me check.
I said Brad.
Oh,
I didn't
Brad.
realize you got your name changed,
Ruh-roh,
Brad. Okay.
No, Brad had bigger bitch, and then it went back to Brad, to Young Yoda. But yeah, I
Ruh-roh,
just
Raggy.
I had some back pain
Ruh-roh.
because this dog decides to
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh.
to sleep kind of like crooked with me, and you're probably asking Raul, why are you letting the dog sleep with you then? You know, I don't have a choice.
How are
She
you
does
taking?
not.
I don't got no choice.
I got no choice. I got no choice.
How are you taking her on the plane?
She's got a little carrier that I
Are you
got her in.
taking her as cargo, or did you buy her a seat?
She ain't going in no fucking seat. I barely wanted to
She
buy
going on
my
the fucking
bed.
wing.
Jesus.
I
So
barely wanted to
cargo.
buy my dad's seat, man.
But like pet cargo though, not like
Yeah,
pet
she's
cargo.
gonna go with me
yeah.
in the
I was
the
like,
seat.
you make it sound like it's like really bad. It was like it's
Yeah.
pet cargo.
Pet
Not as
cargo
great as
or
it
as
could
a
be,
carry-on?
What's up?
Because I know sometimes. I don't know if you have to buy them a ticket or what, but you can have your animal on the plane with you, like at your seat with
Yeah.
you.
Well, she's
gotta have a
coming
I don't
with
know
me.
if that's.
Yeah, she's coming with me on the seat. You know,
Okay.
man.
but I for sure was not gonna buy her of a ticket. You know, I think with Southwest you just pay like not Southwest, but wherever we're fucking. Oh yeah, it's Southwest. I'm flying with Southwest.
Oh yeah,
You-
they have really good.
Yeah, you pay $90.
They're
You
nice.
can take the dog. Yeah, that's it.
Oh,
Yeah, so I'm gonna take her with me, and you know, if she gives me a little bit of trouble, I'm just gonna throw her out the window. Yeah, I'm just kidding.
You know,
guys.
back in the day, you used to be able to open the windows.
That is
you
scary.
used to be able to smoke too.
Yeah, you used to be able to-
Incredibly dangerous.
Yeah,
Incredibly dangerous. Both of those things.
I'd be like, how do you breathe when the window's open?
yeah, 'cause that's
Just
just
like, how do you pressurize a cabin when you're just like,
Everyone's eyes start bulging out.
ow, that hurt. Ow. I sucked a bit too tight. Call it
Yeah.
succession. No.
That's
Oh my
what's really
God.
inaccurate about Guardians of the Galaxy is that they just crystallize when they go out into space without a thing. Because I'm like, that's not what happens.
That's not what happens.
That is
That's-
absolutely fucking
Not
not
how
what's
any of
happening.
this happened.
I mean,
I've
they are
seen
aliens as
Gravity.
well, so
I've seen Gravity. I know
they
what
are
happens.
aliens.
By John Mayer?
It's like,
But
there
Jamil-
is a big purple alien in the sky who is gonna snap his fingers and what's it called? What's it called? But you know what? They don't crystallize in the sky. They don't.
Though you
You know.
don't, you implode.
Yeah.
Wait, I
but
don't become
gravity.
2D.
there isn't a talking
from
raccoon.
2013.
You tell me there's no talking raccoon?
You telling me there's no talking tree?
Yeah. God damn it, Luis. Thank you for letting me know, man. I didn't know that there wasn't a talking raccoon, bro.
Father, son.
I
and
mean, there
Guardians
is.
of
You
the
just go to the local truck meet.
Shut up, bro.
Un tacuache, güey.
That's a tacuache, bro. A
It's the same
possum is
shit.
very different from a. No, hold on. What? Are you trying to say that a possum and a raccoon are the same thing?
They're not the same thing.
They're not.
Did you know?
not-
Did you
One's
know
cuter.
that?
That's
Did you know?
the
I
answer
learned
is
this
fuzzy.
today. That's also true, but they are both cute. I learned today that bison and buffalo are different animals.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Buffalo are pretty much extinct, I think.
Yeah, well, yeah, because of
Us.
yeah.
Specifically, our generation.
Because
Not us, but
not
like
us, but our ancestors,
know.
unfortunately.
You did this.
On a scale of 1 to that's fucked up, that's fucked up.
This is the
It's a-
hot seat. This is why
it's
y'all
agreed. It
little.
is fucked up.
Let me
You
tell you all the
know
things
damn
y'all
well
did.
me and Brad don't condone that.
You ever
Let me tell
seen
you
a
about all
the wild
bison
ones.
cow mix though? A bison cow mix is like
No.
huge.
But
It's like a
bison
giant
have
cow.
like
Delicious.
their horns.
Gotta go
Bison are they're very good. Buffalo, their horns come up to their like forehead, like, and they're round and they go.
Lit.
And then bison looks like what we've all seen. Like we all know what bison looks like.
Yeah.
They look like cows, like fuzzy cows.
All right. So, let's go, Brad. We'll do it
He's
on
like, all
last-
right, enough with fucking cow talk.
No, the cow.
Well
no,
done. He was
hold
like,
on.
I'm done with
That
it.
was
He's
fucking
like,
All this
No, I
chewing
gotta-
of the
what's called,
cud.
You don't want to talk
Oh,
about
this chewing
I don't want to talk
cows.
about the beef.
This ain't Chick-fil-A.
Shut up. Luis.
You got beef with
Beef
me?
more
Then
beef.
we got beef
You don't want
forever.
you don't want no beef. You don't want no beef.
You wanna beef? Wanna beef?
You don't want to beef.
Catch me outside.
You don't want to
Uh,
beef.
I just want to say this is no spoiler. I'm not saying a spoiler or anything. I'm going to
Beef.
barf in my mouth if I see Morbius tomorrow. If that happens, I will barf in my freaking mouth.
Can I warn you if he does?
No,
No.
I don't want to
Don't
know
say
anything.
shit.
Doctor,
Don't
wanna
say
know.
shit.
But I will literally vomit in my freaking mouth and regurgitate it back in because I don't.
Why? It's not like it's
God.
Jared
only-
Leto. Jesus.
The only thing that I'll say
It
is that
is
they
Jared
played.
Leto, though.
No.
They played the.
Oh, I was
the
thinking it was
Morbius
Gyllenhaal.
trailer.
Oops, my bad.
Oh, they played the Morbius
They
trailer
played
before.
the
Yeah,
Morbius trailer
I just-
right before
I
the
did-
movie
I
started,
heavily
and they
dislike
did the
that
joke where he's like, "Who
Uh,
are you?" And he's like, "I'm Venom," and then he goes, "Haha,
Yeah.
I'm Dr. Michael Morbius." And
That is what he
one
did.
person in my theater fucking laughed, and everyone in the theater looked directly at him as if we all
It's funnier
like
hearing
immediately
you
were
say
like,
it.
"Get the
Was it a
fuck
white
out."
person?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Of course.
It's
that was,
sad.
that was pretty good. That
I
was
saw
pretty
the
good.
trailer
It was funny. when you
way
said it.
before Benedetta for some reason for Morbius, and I was like, before Benedetta?
Yeah,
What?
Mm.
you always got to have some Jared Leto before.
I was
the
like,
sexy
that was a
lesbian nun.
choice. I
Undergoing
was like, that
reshoots
was a
as we
choice.
speak.
Yeah.
Is
I had
Morbius-
more than I have had
Yes.
already too much Jared Leto of this year in the form of a 2.5-hour movie
I think
Ew,
I,
why'd you do that?
oh, God. We've had
for a
enough.
review.
Yeah. Oh, and then we had his god awful fucking Joker in Zack Snyder's Justice League. Remember that happened this year too.
Was that this year?
Yeah, man. That
It's
was
been a
this
long
year.
year.
I saw a
It's been a long
steelbook
year.
for it yesterday.
Shit, man.
I
Now
have
let
no
that
mental
thing go
record.
down
I
in price.
mean,
maybe.
I might. Honestly,
let
I
it go
might.
down in
It was
price.
at Best Buy.
maybe. Yeah.
He's at
But,
Best Buy.
Yeah, let it go down.
yeah.
Because
He does. I'm not going to spoil my review. Just go listen to the Luckiest Peach podcast next Tuesday. But he does look like
I
a Bob's
can't wait.
Burgers character in the movie.
I can't wait to listen to that.
oh,
But what is
I do spoil the whole movie, but
wrong with me?
it is biographical, so
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not.
I wish. See, I wish I had. I wish I did. I had less of a life because, like, in my head, the ideal time, for me to, consume a certain movie, would have been to be like, let's get a group of people together to watch this movie and just like shit on it the whole time, just like have a good time.
Jared Leto, the whole movie is like, I don't
The minutes are
know.
talking like this. You know, you're talking a
Maurizio.
little bit like this.
He's
Marinara.
Patrizia.
Like
Literally,
that,
the whole
the
movie is
commercial
that.
where he's like, no, it's not like tomato sauce, it's marinara.
Even more
Nobody
high
remembers
pitched.
that. He's like, marinara.
What the fuck
I
is that?
fucking hate it, man.
Marinara.
But just like last week,
Marinara.
Brad, let's
That
go
doesn't-
ahead
Anyways,
and let's go ahead and get 2 cards.
All right, am I doing random again?
Jam 101.
Yeah, do
I
random.
keep picking
Yeah.
horrible cards, so
Yeah,
all right.
I don't even want to know why you have your
Well,
camera.
you can't
off
blame
in-
me if it's horrible.
Yeah, you do.
What could you say to the group right now that would make us cry?
Wait, what happened?
Why the fuck, man? Why you gotta get the?
I don't
fucking sad
know.
one?
I'm just
Oh, I
a
was
fucking
ready.
random card.
I was thinking of
ready.
one. I was like, how do I work this though?
I was ready.
What's the
But like
question
nothing
again?
too triggering or anything. But yeah, Rachel.
Do you want me to say it, or are we gonna get another card?
I just want to know what the question is.
What could you say to the group right now that would make us cry?
I don't want this fucking question, bro. Get
No.
another
I
one.
want to
Okay.
hear Rachel's answer because Rachel has one.
Y'all have heard it before. This Switzerland thing. I was just gonna say that, but with more words.
All right, we'll get another
That-
card. All right,
Okay.
let's go. on to the
That is just. I think you downloaded the wrong. What's it called? I think you downloaded the wrong No Way Home, Burke.
No, I think you downloaded the right one.
That's that's the one I found on. That's the,
Dr. Michael Morbius.
that's the one you found on Pornhub.
I feel like Jared Leto's Joker would do it.
What
Oh,
has
yeah, of
been your
course.
worst experience with public speaking?
Oh
Ah.
God.
Wow, that's great.
Can I tell you my best
Um,
one?
Go for it,
Can I
Brad.
do the best one?
Go ahead.
Okay,
Go
Brad.
ahead and tell it. Well, so that way it gives everyone a chance to think.
So it was my last senior design. It was like the last class of senior year. I'm horrible at public speaking. I get fucking nervous, and this is like worth everything in the grade. So I tell my dad this, and my dad, he writes me a script for something to like calm the nerves. I'm monotone throughout the whole fucking thing. And we ace it, and it's just like, well, that wasn't so bad. And
Hey, there you go. Brad put himself over for a minute. Anyone else want to go? I mean, oh no, I thought of a best one. Never mind, I thought of the wrong shit. Damn it, Brad. See what you
Alright.
did.
sorry.
Rachel.
Actually, think of both or whichever.
So, my sophomore year of college, a certain friend group I've mentioned before, that I met through this class. So we were doing a presentation. It was an English class, but it was from a certain time period. I can't remember. But basically, we had free reign to do a project on anything that pertained back to literature during that time period. And me and my partner, who was my friend, who me and Rahul have done deep dives on this person's letterbox page, because he doesn't like anything. But we did a presentation on how slavery is represented in film. It's not embarrassing. I'm not going to say anything bad,
No,
incriminating. No.
Just keep going.
But-
Keep going.
So, we primarily talked about 12 Years a Slave and Django Unchained. And the entire presentation, I was undermined. I wasn't allowed to do it. It was embarrassing for me because I was trying to present my research that I had done, and my partner, my friend, kept interrupting me and being like, "No, actually, this." Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, "Dude, you're gonna fuck up my grade because you keep interrupting me, so I'm not talking enough." And I got very pissed off about it, and it was really embarrassing because it like made my part of the presentation look bad when really I just wasn't given a chance to talk. Yeah, so that's one of the many reasons why I don't like being interrupted.
Yeah, what's it called? I can just imagine you were probably looking at him like, dude,
It was
this is
hell.
both of our grades here, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm like, we split the presentation a certain way. Like I was doing one part, he was doing the other, but no, he just took over the whole thing. And I was like,
It's like,
"Hey, shut the fuck up.
My grade
bitch, let me
too.
talk. Let me do my part. Let me talk.
I don't really have any like big stories. I mean, I guess I
I want no
probably
beef.
one time I probably fucking farted before I went up. I don't know. Like
I mean,
I
that's nothing new.
Was the microphone on near it? Then you're good.
Wow, wait,
On
when you
his
say
ass.
public speaking, do you consider this public speaking? Because like, I'm not really publicly speaking to a lot of people, but
I mean, it is public speaking.
Yeah,
okay, then
Would
every
you
single
count
time
performing a play.
every single time I've pronounced the director dead who's not dead here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You've done that
I
a
swear.
lot.
yeah.
But I mean, it's not as bad as Brad. Literally, the first time he ever comes on the fucking podcast for the first time, and he goes, "Yeah, man, I really like that Justice League trailer. It was really cool seeing Brainiac in it." And I was like, "What are you talking about, bro?"
You look like
And he's like,
Brainiac.
"That was
I don't care.
Brainiac, right?"
Still look like
He's like-
Brainiac.
It's like it's
You know, one would hope
He's
that would make
still
the movie better.
defending it.
it's a
Would've
parademon, bro.
Just saying.
It's a fucking parademon. And he was like,
I mean,
"Wait, no,
there
are you
has been a
serious?"
lot of
Like, I know what the
variations
fucking
of it.
parademon is.
I was like, "Are you sure that's not Brainiac?" And I'm like, "No, dude."
To this
And
day,
then-
people still say that there's Brainiac references in Man of
Justice-
Steel, and I don't see it, bro.
It's okay.
Steel?
It's okay, Raul. I thought Miyazaki was dead.
Yeah,
Nope.
I thought
Nope, he's
Coppola was
just
dead.
really, really depressed. A lot.
No,
I
he's
thought-
really depressed.
And he doesn't really like his son either. It's really
Thought
weird.
Wong Kar-wai
Yeah.
was dead too.
Nah, that guy's that's very
Bro and
much
I were
alive.
talking about that.
Stacy says fart noise, and that was my TED talk.
No, it's
Like a fart that like echoes. I saw a video of like a dog. They put the mic
Thank you
to
for
the
doing
dog's
my
butt, and the dog fart, and it was like, whoa. It was like it was hilarious. But I was like, I never.
What are you
heard-
getting into,
but-
Gio?
I heard,
On
um,
Attack of the Show.
I heard you can ask a certain Amazon device to play a fart noise, and it's actually really funny.
Yeah, I was watching an
I'm
episode
not
of
gonna do it right now
Family
because
Guy.
everyone's home, and that'd be weird.
Also, real
and,
quick, go ahead,
Go, bro.
finish. Oh, well, I was just gonna say, TED Talk reminds, like, whenever I hear TED Talks, I just think of Ben Shapiro and I don't like it.
Oh God, no! I
Yeah,
have to
I
bring
don't
that
like
shit
it.
up.
Those aren't the
Ew.
same
For the
thing.
longest time
They just
I
feel like it,
pictured-
or at least
Those
some
are
the
the longest
majority
thing.
that I've seen.
in high school, before I knew what a TED Talk was, every time I heard the phrase TED Talk, I pictured the bear.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
There's a bear.
I was watching an episode of Family Guy where Peter, grabs Meg's face and then puts it on his ass and farts in it. So I guess that was something. Yeah.
My brother did that when we were kids, and it made me cry.
Jesus Christ! All right. Anybody else got an answer to this question?
Yeah,
of
I
the card?
do.
All
Yeah.
right, Gio.
Okay. I am going to count an audition I did. When I was 8 years old, it was my second time at this theater camp thing in the summer. Kind of like it's a summer program. And I went and I tried to do the same thing because the previous year I got the part of Snoopy, and like my audition was to sing, like I sung This Little Light of Mine, and like I did like a monologue where I was like,
You're hitting that hoe, bro. Right.
where I was like Batman, whatever. But then when I
This
was
little-
8, well, it was 8. Nope. When I was 8, I they didn't tell us like, hey, this is when the audition day is. It was just kind of like, or at least my mom wasn't told, and so I was not prepared with like any monologue or any script. And they were like, "What song?" And I didn't like choose a song or prepare for that. And they're like, "What song you gonna sing?" And I was like, so I sung the same song, and I did the thing. And this was for Sister Act 2, like a play version of Sister Act 2. And
Not
you
the
want to know
Sister Act.
what role I got? I got the role of the one fucking white guy that goes when she that goes and goes, "Who are the Supreme?" That was my like only line. That was my only line.
Damn.
Who are the Supremes?
Well, bro.
This is like a black theater. This was like serving for, like the black community, and like a black group, like black kids were there, and it was like I got the role of the one white guy, and I had not seen Sister Act 2 at all, and it was just like, who are the Supremes?
Who are you trying to be?
I wasn't trying to be any, because I had never seen Sister Act 2, so I didn't know anything about it, and so I was just auditioning, and they put people in the roles that they wanted to give people.
When I was a kid in theater,
I
got
Snoopy, and then I got what's his name? Chad.
I played Santa Ana in our fucking like Texas like Revolution play.
God damn it, bro! That's not even the fourth grade. That's not even the what's it called? That's not even the people that you get confused for. You get confused for Puerto Rican,
that's
bro.
What
not
I'm
Mexican.
saying. It wasn't even not even in the same. They were like, because I was like, I want to be a bad guy, and they were like, oh, well, you could be a Santa Ana. I was like, all right.
You're the one who fucking stole Mexico.
I went on a deep dive. I was like, yeah, this guy sucks.
Yeah, this guy sucks.
You could have been a bad guy in a play that had Santa Ana. You could have been any leader on either side of the
war. you could have been David Crockett.
Yeah, that's fact.
But when I was a kid,
anyone.
When I was in theater, when I was a kid, I got cast as an Oompa Loompa. So you know that's something. Yeah,
that feels.
That was a target.
Very. Yeah, but all right. Luis, you're the only one who hasn't gone.
I mean,
or was it? Oh, Aiden
really
too,
have,
right? Aiden, you.
Yeah.
No, I don't really have a story, bro.
Yeah, me neither. When push comes to shove, I usually pull it through.
Yeah.
Yeah. They go only take notes.
You haven't had a.
I can't say that, but yeah.
You haven't had a brain fart on your podcast yet? You know what's it called?
No.
You haven't pronounced anybody dead who's not actually dead?
I
think I have actually, yeah.
I pronounce people dead, but they're actually dead, like at the funeral. But that's not the same thing.
No, we have to check every week if Francis Ford Coppola is still alive.
No, okay.
Yeah,
no. Normally, when I'm at the funeral, they've been checked. So
yeah, man's making a new movie, man, and I'm over here pronouncing him dead. He's fucking being seance.
People who are still alive, they're doing a special theatrical thing for one day on Betty White's birthday.
Let's hope.
Betty White's gonna live for a really long time.
For her 100th birthday.
She's the one cool white person that's still alive. Fuck the queen.
I don't give
the one car white.
I'm sorry, Englishman.
Still alive?
Other than Brad.
No, the one cool white person who's alive.
Bitch, you immortal. You not dying.
You don't know me?
Brad. Yeah, you're immortal.
Oh yeah, Brad is immortal.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
Young
I don't know if
Yoda.
I'm immortal. I'm very.
Oh
hard
no,
to
I
kill.
am very mortal.
Very important.
I hope I'm not
very
immortal.
mortal.
That would suck.
That would suck.
History-wise, like when she was born, technically, that's what I mean. Like the time and the stuff that she
Not
did.
me remembering for the second time this week the betta fish that like took a long time to die that I named Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh.
That's a really good name for it. It was hard to kill.
It did not die. I wanted to kill it because it was dying, and I wanted to put it out of its misery, and my mom wouldn't let me. She was like, "No, we can still save it. I'll take care of it." And I was like, "It's too far gone. It had like fish rot and everything. It was real bad." And my mom would not let me give it a peaceful death.
All right. Well,
anyway,
we're
the one white guy. Oh.
we're at a good time here. We can go ahead and spend some good amount of time here to talk about Hawkeye episode 5. So of course, Brad, go ahead and get that soundboard ready so that way you can play the spoiler noise. Please. So of course, what's it called? If you have not watched this week's episode of Hawkeye and you don't want to get spoiled, then this is your chance to get out of here. Unless you have watched it or you do not care about spoilers, this is your one and only spoiler warning, and it is in effect in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I love that you changed it.
Yeah. Well, it's because I don't have my soundboard.
Brad, me and you gonna have a talk after this.
yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna. That's copyright infringement. I did not sign up for this.
If that's
Copyright
copyright
is
infringement,
problematic
then
stream
most
with,
of
right?
that's like the
How you
most
gonna
of
copyright the
season
fucking
2 of
company
Share
you
Club
work
Pod has
with?
been.
Because of my fucking voice.
How are you going to copyright somebody else's laugh?
I was like, it's like literally the beginning and end of this season of the podcast has been like clips from an episode of the live show. So nobody's making money around here, so please don't sue.
Are you gonna sue me for 1 cent, Luis?
Yeah,
Um,
sue you to play one movie that
Get
I
out the
choose every
sticker.
month for the next 12 months.
One more
Alright,
day.
chill out.
That should be enough. That should be enough.
So, all right, Brad, enough. Brad, enough of that.
That's how they were shooting them arrows.
So,
Get it wrong.
banner is up. Let's go ahead and respect the banner. Oh my God, Aiden. Let's
Rachel,
go.
what?
Banner is
Get
up.
it right.
So respect the banner. I'm gonna do the what's it called snake again. So, Brad, what did you think about this week's episode of Hawkeye?
Massive dub.
It was good, I guess. Pretty good. I don't know what to say about this because it was like, because I was waiting for the reveal, and it was over a fucking photo, so I was kind of pissed at that. I'm like, this is bullshit.
How many
He's
episodes?
there,
are
but
there?
this is fucking bullshit.
This is 5 episodes, Luis. 5.
So it's
Yeah,
finished.
but-
Okay.
No, it's 6 episodes.
No, it's one more, bro.
One more,
Yeah.
in which he
That's
will
what I was
probably
asking.
be revealed.
No,
Oh,
it's
I thought you
6
meant how
many we were in.
episodes.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. How many?
We're at-
Oh, we're 6
You're on the
episodes.
fifth one.
Yeah, there you
So
go.
the fifth.
That's
There's 6 total.
yeah. Aiden answered after the
Alright.
yeah. All right, cool.
So yeah, Brad. I mean, what's it called? They were like, you were about to come, and then they just decided to
Yeah,
take their
they-
hand
yeah.
over.
all right.
yeah,
Yeah.
about to climax, and it was like, meh.
They're like, all right, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yikes, man.
Yeah,
All right,
pretty much.
all
I mean, the rest of the
I want the
episode, like
shirt.
the rest of
What?
the episode, sure,
Just
was
noticed your
good, I guess.
shirt.
Yeah.
What is the shirt?
It
Wait,
says
what is
SpaceX.
Space X, not
Yeah,
sex.
Papa works at the
Yeah, that was a free
SpaceX.
shirt though. So
Hey,
it's
talk about where my
fine.
dad works.
Free is fine.
Practice SpaceX.
Yeah.
But
But,
you're
oh,
not wearing
Lord.
their merch.
SpaceX is a lifestyle.
Yeah.
Like,
So Luis,
You should,
I know-
Gio. You should see my cousin's Instagram. Then
Luis, I know
What's
that
up?
you have not watched the show. So
Yeah.
what's it called? I'm gonna skip.
wait. No. It's not always about the spoiler, Spider-Man.
Stop. Just go back to the fucking.
It's about the
whitey.
Mets.
It's about the
Go
Mets,
to
baby.
The Mets. Aiden,
man, do a backflip.
what's it called? Aiden, what did you think about this week's episode of Hawkeye?
I thought it was the best episode in the series so far. Not just because the Kingpin shit at the end. I actually thought the reveal was a little rushed, and I'm kind of with you, Brad. I feel like the reveal could have been a little bit more impactful than just
Yeah, like a picture.
just a picture on the phone. Yeah, but I thought that Florence Pugh, just man, what a great addition for the MCU, man. If she's gonna be in everything, because she just brings so much charisma to the screen.
Immaculate energy.
She can act opposite of anything, man. Like I'm really like her interactions with Kate Bishop have sold me on Kate Bishop. You know what I mean? Like I'm looking forward to like seeing those two together now more often. So those are my pretty brief thoughts.
Yeah. All right. Rachel, what were your thoughts on this episode?
y'all know I'm liking this show. I cannot stand Jeremy Renner in real life, but I am loving him in the show. And Florence fucking Pugh, I'm already in love with this woman. Oof. Her just being in this sucked me right back into this franchise. Like that is the best person they could have possibly hired out of everyone they've hired. No lie. Like she is the future of cinema. She's so good. Oh my god, I have a poster of her on my wall. Like I love this woman, clearly. I don't even like Kraft mac and cheese, but she convinced me that maybe I would like Kraft mac and cheese in this episode. I actually, after I finished the episode today, I started watching Daredevil for the first time. I knew it was coming, obviously, because they've been alluding to it all season, and especially in this episode, because like when Clint was talking to Maya, he said it, and it like the translation for the lip reading in the ASL, it paused and then it said, whatever it said, the person of interest or whatever.
Yeah.
It just like paused and then said that. So I'm like, oh, he said his name. They just kept alluding to it even more in this episode, and then they showed the picture, and I was like, oh, there it is. I was like, there it is. That was a very Marvel reveal.
I just saw the picture. Why is it in 360p?
Right?
Because it's on a phone.
It's on a flip phone, Brad. Please.
It's on
You
a
do a
Nokia.
selfie mode, and then you put your hand in front of it.
Kiss
and
me
it
through
goes-
the phone.
Bro, have
Yeah,
they not
but-
seen the new flip phone Razor?
It could look like it could be Humpty Dumpty.
Hashtag not sponsored.
All right, continue, Rachel.
So, yeah, I very much enjoyed it. I saw it coming, but like I was still excited from it because I know what to expect from Marvel reveals, so I try not to let that kill my excitement. So much that I started a whole different show. I am watching it on a faster speed though because there is a lot of Netflix to get through. A lot of shows I need to get through, so it's about drive, it's about power. Anyways, yeah, I don't like those Russian dudes. They're not cool, obviously. They're henchmen, they're bad. But clearly I am loving their vibe. Y'all have known this since our first review. I am loving the Royal Tenenbaum vibe. The Royal Tenenbaums reference fucking killed me.
Yeah, those motherfuckers have been
Yeah,
something for sure.
I think this is the first time I've seen Vera Farmiga in a role like this. I mean, it's probably not the first time she's done a role like this, but it's the first time I've seen her. Well, no, that's a lie because I watched Bates Motel. But
Yo, Stacy.
Can I just say
So-
too soon, Stacy? Too
Good
soon.
episode when
Rest in
Kingpin
peace, Michael
showed
Clark
up.
Duncan.
Nice that they brought back Michael Clark, bro.
Rest in peace, Michael Clark Duncan.
Get it off the
Rest in
screen.
peace to Michael
Rest
Clark
in peace.
Duncan, bro.
Michael Clark Duncan and underrated Kingpin.
That's the
All
one
right,
from the Affleck one, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
The
Rachel,
John you mean the John Favreau one?
I
all right.
guess.
Yeah.
Rachel?
That's how I refer to it.
Finish up your thoughts here.
I don't remember what I was saying.
You were talking about the henchmen, the tracksuits.
No, I said something after. I forgot.
All right. Well, if you get back to it, let me know. Gio, what were your thoughts on this week's episode?
My thoughts on this week's episode, which is connected to every episode. I am a person who, when I see tension building, I don't want you to pull away from it unless you are giving me other tension that is right next to it that you're intercutting. And this episode, like, they sat on the scene for a while, but there was, especially at the beginning, there were moments they kept cutting back and forth out of the scene with Florence Pugh, and it was like every time the scene was starting to like build, they would cut, and it was just some shit I didn't give a fuck about or wasn't emotionally invested with. And like I get that, like, very clearly they're doing this certain like vibe of like that feels very like traditional TV, but like also like, but like if it's like using a version of like Christmas movie, but like not really holding on to either one well enough.
It's like a weird mishmash.
And I'm a person who definitely likes, like, if you're gonna do a theme, do it and hold on to it. Either hold it strong or let it go when you can't. Like, if you remember how I felt about WandaVision, I felt that they held on to their stuff too long. But this one, I feel like Disney, and it might just be Disney trying to like do too much at once, that like things aren't powerful enough for me, because they're like, we gotta meet we have to want to do this theme stuff and also trying to meet these like diagnostic stuff for like viewership and like keeping the kids interested. And for me, that pulled out, but like that was the best scene by far. Like as Rachel said, the like Marvel reveal was like a wet blanket. I was like, oh, this is how you're revealing it. This is so lame. Like you, like there's so many moments where you could just like pack up, you can like hit a punch and like it's like right now there's moments where we go like Marvel's taking risks. They put in a joke about this, and I'm like, but then there's moments like this where I'm like, you could have took a chance and you didn't. But I'm in. Hey, I'm 5 episodes in. I'm gonna watch the last episode, and it feels like they put so much together and only gave it 6 episodes to do something, and just there's a lot of pieces that they could have played with more. They're just like left on the board because like Vera Farmiga for me is like I'm like seeing her give lines, and I'm just like hearing her give lines, and I'm not like feeling.
You're not feeling the emotion behind it.
Yeah, I'm not feeling any emotion from her.
Yeah,
but like.
I'm not really. I don't know what her motivations are. Like, I don't understand what's driving her. I'm
not like feeling like a depth of emotion. I actually felt more of a depth of emotion from Jeremy Renner. Like, I was like, wow, you made the choice. There's choices where like he takes out his hearing aid, and I was like, bro, you're going to sleep. You're a fucking killer. You're like, I don't want to hear anything. Yo, no. But there's other moments where I'm like, oh, like he's in public, he doesn't want to be bothered by all the noise and stuff, and he just wants to have. It's like symbolically this private moment with him, with Natasha. I was like, that's pretty good.
Yeah, you talk about what's it called?
He did well enough.
Yeah, you talk about the scene with Florence Pugh and Kate Bishop being the best one right now. I actually think that it's that scene when he's talking to Natasha. To Natasha at the Battle of New York monument.
That's a good scene.
I was like, holy fuck. I mean, I'm gonna say something that that I'm probably gonna regret later on when we see what comes next year. But if they play their cards right with campaigning, I think they can get fucking Jeremy Renner an Emmy nod for this, because this is really good.
Really, you think Jeremy Renner's like would be able to pull in an Emmy out of this?
Because he's pulling some really like emotional depth to this character that we haven't.
I think he's not pulling enough depth, actually. Like I feel like the moment the beats are there, but he's not like digging deep enough of like the way they don't hold on the like what I'm about to do. Like he just like says it and walks away. Like I can tell that this here is like shame, but the way he's pulling it doesn't seem like he's like ashamed. He's just like, what am I about to do? And I was like,
I don't know. Rachel, you were gonna say something.
I remember what I was gonna say, but I think Jeremy Renner is doing good. Like the way he's acting, it seems like the character to me, and that's why I'm like, oh, it's good because he's playing Hawkeye. I think he's exactly what Hawkeye would be in that situation. He doesn't really give a shit. He just wants to do himself and have his moment of peace and stuff. But when it comes to the people he truly does care about, he very clearly shows that. I remembered I was talking about Vera Farmiga. This isn't her first time playing a character like this, because I just remembered Bates Motel, which she did fantastic in, to the point that she was nominated for an Emmy twice for her acting alone, because she was incredible as Norma Bates. And like it seems like she's not giving much, but I know that's her style. And like you could tell the whole season that something was up with Eleanor, that she was in on it. I don't know if she just sold out Jack just to like take weight off of her so that she didn't look sus, but like she had that energy, and I think that's why. Like I think her looking like she didn't give a shit was kind of the key into that, to be like, oh, she's up to something for the audience and stuff. And like obviously I don't think Kate would see it, because like that's her mom, so she's like, oh, it's just my mom, that's blah, blah. But she's more willing to trust her mom and not believe it. Like you can tell just at the end of the episode that she's in a whole lot of denial. Just from that brief moment, you can tell she's just like, Yeah.
Why is my
So
mom here? Yeah.
yeah, so like even though her mom was acting suspicious the whole time, like I'm sure she knew that underground auction was happening in the first place. But, you know, she played dumb, but even then her energy was still off. Like
Hmm.
which was more just a sign to the audience to be like, "Oh,
Yeah.
she knows
Mhm.
something."
All right. So I thought this episode was really good. I think this is definitely the best episode in the season right now. Like I said, I know what's it called. I know what I said. What's it called? I honestly do think that Renner's doing a great job. I think that he's bringing something to the character that that we haven't been seeing, and I think that what's it called? He's playing them really well. And it's not just reading. It's body language as well, and like those
Yeah.
facial expressions that he's putting on the screen. Like I knew I made the joke when I did the first review, and I said it, but this is basically old man Hawkeye. If we think about it, like Logan,
Yeah.
like
I
this
mean, they're
fucking old
basically
man
doing
Hawkeye.
the comic run.
Yeah,
I remember.
I haven't read the comic, bro.
Yeah.
I don't read
And like
comics.
I won't
What's it
say that
called?
like he's doing like a bad performance. Like
Yeah.
to
No,
me,
he's
it's
doing a
like
good
like
job.
Renner's doing a good job and it's consistent. I just to me like I just see certain scenes and I'm like, give me just a little bit more and I'm all yours. But
Maybe that's
like
just.
I'm
I
I'm
think that's
still
more of
liking what
a.
I'm seeing and it's
Yeah.
consistent. Like it's consistent with the character while also like dealing with I don't know like this dude is shell like closed off a lot. So like
Yeah.
some of it like a number of these items do make sense of like a muted reaction.
Yeah.
I will stop talking.
So so just what's it called as the episode progressed and when we got what's it called the reveal. I mean, I stood the fuck up, man. I was laying down there. I'm not even gonna lie, man. What's it called? I watched it early in the morning, so I was just like kind of starting to fall asleep a bit. And then when he goes, yeah, that's Kingpin. I was like, huh? I was like, what? What? I was like,
You
hold
also,
on,
huh?
huh?
Yeah,
And
you had to like
and
squint a little bit. You're like, yeah. I was
yeah,
like, well, it looked
and I
like
saw
Vincent.
him in all his glory in his beautiful white suit, and I said, that's my beautiful Vincent D'Onofrio. It's him
Yeah, that looked
in
like
the
Vincent, I
flesh.
think.
Yeah, I was, and then my mind just immediately thought of you're embarrassing me in front of Vanessa, Vanessa, Vanessa. But
So what you doing with another woman in here,
yeah,
huh?
I want to see him do the fucking thing.
I'm
Eleanor.
I'm still wondering if it's gonna be like Kingpin, or if it's gonna just like if it's gonna be what I was talking about weeks ago of like it being like some weird you say just enough, but it's the same actor but slightly
Yeah.
different
Oh, you
situation.
think it's gonna be like Michael Chiklis?
Oh no.
Oh,
No, I
get
think
outta
it's
here.
gonna be the same actor. I'm just thinking like it might not be the exact same Kingpin.
It might not be played the same way. Like it's gonna be a muted version now. It's gonna be like
Yeah,
you gotta fit
like
within our PG-13 universe.
or like you say just enough of what you
Uh,
need to know before.
one
Yeah.
two one two one two. Rachel,
Hi.
1 2. How does it sound?
I think that they will do enough to like reference the past, but enough to where like new people can like get on moving forward. That's how I feel like they'll
Okay.
do with it.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, it was
How's it
making
sound?
that it was making that popping. It's good now, but it was making that popping
Okay.
noise like when the wire's like not fully connected.
Okay.
That like
Um.
but it's fine now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because everything's connected correctly. Okay. Well, thanks for letting me know. So yeah, I love this episode, but I'm very ready for this finale. I want to see what's up. I still am. I guess to me, there's just things that I am actually kind of still disappointed on when it comes to the show. I think the writing just hasn't been there for a certain amount of character. Like Vera's character, I'm like it's hit or miss for me. I really haven't been impressed by what Vera Farmiga has been doing here, and I'm still not impressed by Kate Bishop. But Yelena was great.
Raul
I've
said
been
no shots.
I'm not impressed by what's going on here, man. I mean, what's it
Yeah,
called?
get it.
We've had 3 really good seasons where we've seen some really interesting depth to the deeply written characters. That there's some really interesting stuff being put in there, and now we kind of get some. Honestly, to me, some of the weakest writing so far within these series, and but it's still really good. I'm enjoying what we're doing here, and I think that we're heading toward a really good finale. So hopefully they stick the landing. But I'll continue saying this. God damn, I'm loving the choreography in here. I'm loving the choreography in it. they're stepping it up, man. I really do think that they're stepping it up. Now, I haven't seen Spider-Man No Way Home yet, so what's it called? I don't know if they stepped up the choreography, but like since Shang-Chi, I've been seeing like a good like increase here. But now I'm just starting to think. I'm like, now I'm gonna open up the question to you all. Is Fisk the one who's kind of like pulling the strings with like Val's shit and everything? Because they're like, oh, I know who what's it called, who hired him. It was like, oh, it was Fisk who hired Yelena, but like, what's it called? We saw Yelena get contracted by Val. I was like, so what's going on here, man? What's it called? What's this man involved in right now?
It's the Kingpin. Probably everything.
Yeah, it's like he like New York is is his hub, and like he's got his hands in all the pots. But I don't think he's like at the top. But he's probably in, like, it might be a cadre of people. He might be like
different factions.
Yeah, but not like the head. But like, hey, this is my.
It's not always about the character, Spider-Man. It's about the performance.
But I mean, nothing makes me happier than seeing him. I mean, he's my favorite MCU villain, one of my favorite comic book villains of all time. I think he's one of the best performances in this universe. I mean, I love him. I love the Daredevil show, but Vincent D'Onofrio is Kingpin, and I'm glad that they brought him, because I would have shut my computer off the moment I saw somebody else playing that man.
The malcontent.
I'd have been like,
no, you wouldn't have.
Unless it was Mike Duncan, then I would.
No, I'll be fucking pissed. If it's not Vincent, I'll be like, come on.
I'd be pissed, man. Yeah.
Was it
based on, it has to be Vincent.
Those lustrous thighs, those lustrous hips.
No. But was that notion based on a predetermined clue that he was gonna be it? Aside from like KB Feige,
nothing. We had nothing that he was gonna reprise his role, bro.
Yeah,
exactly.
Like, there had been some like a couple like every now and then whenever you go on the Instagram Explore page, I'd seen a couple places that were like Kingpin is gonna be in Hawkeye, and I was like,
and they show a shitty picture of like a
they show you like some really shitty picture of like
the picture they showed.
Yeah, but it was like there was a whole like there's a bunch of Feast stuff going on like in MCU currently. Like, yeah.
Well, any final thoughts before we get out of here?
It's not always about
episode.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this next episode just to see how like they tie everything together. I'm just honestly like the most intriguing part about this show has been like looking forward to seeing like other characters. You know what I mean? Like it's been like, oh, I can't wait to see Kingpin, because that means that it's gonna matter in something else that I hope is better down the line. You know, it's not been from a place of like, ooh, how's this gonna enhance the story? It's ooh, we get Vincent back so that way we can have him in something else. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's not really what you want out of this. Like whenever like Quicksilver shows up in WandaVision, you're going, ooh, like how's this gonna impact Wanda? You know, and it didn't. You know, that played out how that did. You know what I mean? But like we were interested like with what was going on in the story. I really don't give a fuck about what's happening in the show. I don't care. Like, I don't give a single shit. I don't care if the tracksuit guys win. I don't give a shit if Clint Barton wins. I just like Florence Pugh.
There's only one thing that could happen that would really like.
Yeah, that's Michael fucking Nicholas.
What do you? Oh yeah,
I'm showing the image.
Okay.
It's not always about the image quality, Brad. It's about giving the message out.
It's about the Nokia.
Yo, that picture looks like it's from fucking Spy Kids.
Right? Right? Fucking
Junie Cortez would never.
2001.
You know he got that fucking 12K, yeah.
But
what's up?
Sorry. Yeah, I was gonna say, for me, yeah, like to me, it's like putting a piece on the board of like this season has been like very like it has been like the weakest of like all of the stuff so far of the Disney Plus MCU. But like the one thing that would like change how I feel about the entire season, and like they're not gonna do it, is I remember months ago when we talked about Black Widow, it was like, is she gonna fucking kill Clint? And I think there's a world in which like Clint could die, but they're not gonna do it. They're not gonna do it at Christmas.
Bro,
But if they do,
They might though.
if they
A lot of
do,
people die at Christmas.
if they do, I'm gonna be so excited. Not be like happy you're dead, but like story wise, I'll be like
Happy that they had
shit.
the balls.
Because I love the dark shit of like I
Just get
love
Jeremy
when we lean
Renner
into
off the-
tragedy. Just
off
like
the payroll.
also, Rachel had brought up something to me that I wanted to I forgot to bring up, but yeah, Rachel was like, "Yo, they actually showed how the blip like actually looked, and it's like just like
yes.
boom, and it just
They're
come
gone,
back.
and then they're back.
That
Yeah, and
it's
I'm
just scratching my brain. I did not know I had. Like I did not
Yeah.
know how badly I wanted to see what the blip looked like for people who got blipped.
yeah.
I didn't realize that until today. And like I knew it wasn't gonna be what we all kind of thought it was, which was like some weird afterlife where they're all just hanging out like what the fuck is going on? But the fact that it's just like basically you're just like fainted and you come back and it's been like that itched a scratch in my brain. That 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 smooth no that
Yeah.
I was gonna say smoothed out a wrinkle, but that's the opposite of what I wanted to say.
I feel bad for all the sailors that were out on the ocean
Fully,
on a boat,
the wrinkle got fully rubbed out.
and then they came back and
The
there's no boat.
opposite, the wrinkle came back.
a ghost boat.
A smooth spot got a new wrinkle.
Yeah.
Mm.
But like, so I asked something here, because like, what's it called? We're gonna finish up here already, but so the blip happens, right? What's it called? She goes and then she comes back, but the color changed on the wall. So you're
Mhm.
telling me that that when they went in there to change those colors, like on the wall and paint the walls, they didn't see that there was like dust on the floor, and they were like, oh, I wonder what this could be, you know?
No, I just think that they were probably like, "Holy shit! Like, how are you back?"
And I don't
Yeah,
think
they
it's always
probably
literal
knew
dust.
what happened
Yeah.
because I'm sure one or both of the other girls in the apartment also got dusted. So she
Yeah.
probably saw what happened, but then she had 5 years to build her life back up after that, whereas they
I would have
didn't.
moved out of the fucking house. I don't know why they were still there, to be honest.
Yeah,
I was expecting
Be
whenever
able to
she
turn
came
like,
back,
"Who
she
are
was
you?"
gonna step out.
In
and,
this
like, Kingpin
economy,
was gonna be
Aiden, you see
standing
the
there.
fucking
That's
gas
what I
prices,
thought.
bro.
But
In this economy,
This economy.
sorry. Final thoughts. Anybody else want to go ahead and give their final thoughts on the episode before we get out of here? Rachel, Brad, Luis. Oh, not
Yeah,
Luis.
that was
Sorry,
good.
Luis is. Yeah. Rachel, any final thoughts about the Royal Tender Bros?
I actually haven't seen
Okay.
that movie.
I mean, neither.
Me neither. I've left that reference.
It's just, I mean, it showed. It's. I still think it's funny, but it was a little bit less funny when I remembered that Disney pretty much owns Wes Anderson now.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh,
But,
they can make that joke because they own it.
you're never
Oops.
gonna get a Criterion of the French Dispatch or Isle of Dogs. So yeah.
Hawkeye walking by the
Don't
Disney
make
store
wrong.
was weird as fuck.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, that's kind of odd. I was like, huh? But you know what?
It's not accurate because they closed all the Disney stores because they lost too much money during the pandemic.
Hey, I hate that they closed those motherfuckers down. I bought some good figures there on sale. Yeah.
In some Targets, they have a little Disney section, but it's not the same. Also,
No.
they say they lost too much money, but like,
We know
shut
why.
the fuck up.
We know why. But Aiden, any final thoughts?
I gave my final thoughts.
All right, cool. Gio, you
And
get your
another
final thoughts
thing.
too? Any other extra final thoughts?
And you know these
But,
motherfuckers. But yeah, tracksuits aesthetic. Yeah.
I can't believe they still haven't named the dog.
It's Pizza Dog, isn't it?
No,
keep
I know,
forgetting
I'm
there's
just
a
joking.
fucking dog in the show.
They keep
Yeah,
they
they, like,
keep
make the
making a bit
reference,
like
though.
y'all gotta name that dog. They did it in this episode with the
Did
LARPing
they?
guy. The
I
LARPing guy
want them.
said
I
it. He's
want
like,
at
y'all
the end
haven't
of this
named the
show.
dog
I
yet.
thought he was just like cool dog. Okay.
They go, "Oh, I know what we'll name him. We'll name him Pizza Dog." And then everyone looks around, and then he fucking blows up.
Yeah.
And then Kingpin walks
And
out.
you only
That's
have a
what I
pizza
want.
him.
Yeah,
And you only
Yeah,
have
pizza
pizza
time.
him.
He walks
It'll be
in.
all that shit.
He walks in like in Spider-Verse and he
dog.
goes, "Business is booming."
Business is booming. But of course, thank you all so much for joining us. Still a little undecided. What's it called? Whether tomorrow we're gonna have a show or not. It's all honestly up to Brad when if he's gonna be on. What's it called? He'll let me know. And but I don't know. What's it called? how tomorrow looks, but I'll let you all know through the socials, of course. But I want to thank you all so much for being in here. I want to thank everybody who was in chat, which was basically just Stacy. Thanks, Stacy, for being here with us and talking with us. Oh no, and Burke as well. Thank you, Burke. And it looks like that's it. Yeah, Burke and Stacy, thank you so much for being in here. And from the bottom to the top, let's go ahead and plug it up here. Gio, where can they find you on the internet?
You can find me on Twitter at MeteorMartyr17. That's MEDIAMARTYR17. Linktree in the Twitter description for all the places I am on the internet, including Share Club Pod, a podcast in which Michelle and I, you've seen on the show before, talk about film, TV, music, and anything that's literature. And we are closing up our season 2 here. Final episode comes out Christmas Eve. Ooh, and that make a clean 36. I'm very proud of us. It's been a long year, and but I've had some dreams that come true, and it's amazing. Speaking of dreams, another dream of mine that's come true is Survivors of Flame, a D&D 5e actual play show, in which some familiar faces and some less familiar, but good friends of mine, we all play Dungeons and Dragons for 2 hours, or sometimes if I lose track of time and get distracted from the fact that I'm supposed to close the episode, sometimes the last time we went to 11:30. We are 10 sessions in. Good content, great content, so fun. We are on day 3. Preparations are happening. A character got shot by a storekeeper, and we'll see how that goes. And that's available if you hit the link tree. You can click the on that link tree. There's a place with the playlist for the podcast, and we'll be having another episode on Wednesday. That's right, 2 Wednesdays in a row. What? Because we love the end of the year and we all have time. So go on and watch, and I assure you, some violence Wednesday? Will occur this Wednesday, the 22nd. That's right. We had the 15th and the 22nd is happening. It's going down.
Yeah, y'all gonna have to do it through Discord though. What's it called?
That's okay.
I'm gonna have my what's it called?
We'll do it through StreamYard. Yeah.
All right.
I already planned for that.
Yeah, good. So Rachel, where can you find you?
You can find me everywhere at Lucky Peach, LVCKY Peach, as well as every Tuesday, noon Central Time. There are new episodes of the Luckiest Peach podcast. The episode that came out this week was Cult of the Month, where I reviewed 1974's Black Christmas. And then next Tuesday on the 21st at noon, you will get my review of House of Gucci. Also, what else? I did cancel the Ingmar Bergman series.
Oh, shit.
But there are a lot of other perks you can get on Patreon at patreon.com/luckypeach, as well as at the end of the month. These are just my samples, but at the end of the month, I will have stickers, and hopefully the website will be set up so you can order said stickers. So stay tuned for that. The samples I'll probably just give to friends. But yeah, sticker.
All right, Aiden, what's it called? This Sunday is our last episode of the year. So
this Sunday is going to be our last episode of the year. We're going to try to get Jabril on with all of us. We're going to talk about this fucking amazing Bryan Danielson and Hangman match that went on for an hour on TV this week, which was fucking incredible. I think we should probably give like our top performers of the year, and we'll talk about all that shit off air, man.
Yeah,
we'll figure this shit out.
Yeah, we're gonna have Brill on for the last episode of the year for High and Flyer Radio, and Luis, you're gonna you're gonna end the stream for me, okay?
This one?
Yeah. Well, hold on right now because Brad's dealing with some dogs.
Yeah.
Okay. So Luis,
some dogs.
Some dogs, not his
dogs, just some dogs.
Yeah, them skinwalkers.
They showed up at that portal door that he has.
Oh, I don't want to hear about skinwalkers. I've been avoiding that conversation at work for months.
Brad, not Brad. I'm sorry.
Talking about skinwalkers, but
Luis was.
Luis, where can they find your podcast and all the wonderful stuff you've been doing for the network right now?
It's not always about the promotion, Spider-Man. It's about doing the work.
All right.
They can catch me taking over this show. online at nerdcores.com. I'm
Yep.
taking over, baby.
Yeah, please go and watch all the wonderful interviews that Luis has been conducting with a bunch of awesome writers and directors and cast members, and there's a bunch of cool stuff. So make sure you go check that out on the YouTube channel. Luis has been doing that. So we've been doing great stuff here, and just patiently waiting on his acceptance to Sundance. So let's just cross our fingers, because if he doesn't, I'm gonna do it virtually.
I mean, whether or not I get it, you'd still have to figure out a way to travel there or to virtually.
If you don't get
you want to go virtual. I mean, to thing
in person.
We can take your brother.
Yeah, I can't.
I just remembered, if depending on what I have access to, there may be extra reviews I can do on Patreon at patreon.com/luckypeach. But I do not. My membership at Film Independent has not been activated yet.
Yeah.
So I may be able to do special early reviews for patrons.
Nice. All right. And as always, you can find me at the Nerd Chicano on both Instagram and Twitter, twitch.tv/Nerd Chicano, on youtube.com under Alejandro Mendoza. I have a lot of stuff that's been pre-recorded, my friends. This week, I finally talked about Juliet of the Spirits. It's the next movie on the Fellini set that I did. And you guys go check that video out. And it's been a great time being able to talk about that stuff. And I'll be able to record a bunch of more stuff now when I get to my new place, because I want to create content now again, because I'm really, really bored without my PC. Really bored. But we'll catch you guys hopefully tomorrow or on Sunday, maybe. I'm not sure. I did put this out already on the Patrons channel. I will let you all know right now. Next week, there is no live shows. There's no live shows next week. Next week is the holidays. We're taking days off. It's called We'll be back hopefully the following week. But we will see you all on Monday for our review of Good Morning, to keep on going with our Ozu review. And then the following week, we'll have our Ozu review. And then we're going to have our Spider-Man No Way Home review to end the year with the final review of 2021. And then from that, I'll keep in touch with you all with what is coming down. But next week, no live shows. Nothing from Friday to Sunday will be dark here. All right. And probably just after Monday, there's probably not going to be anything on the channel, because we're not going to be doing anything.
Yeah, we're going to delete all of it.
Yeah, we're done. The Nerd Core is over.
Unus Annus.
Memento Mori.
The Nerd Core is over.
Both made the same joke, Gio.
No, I said Unus Annus.
I know.
Oh, right.
It's in Unus Annus. They ended everything saying Memento Mori.
I wish I could find
Maury.
it. I didn't know it happened until it was already gone.
I found out about it
in the show a
month before they deleted it. Okay,
we'll talk later in the show.
All right, and of course, it's been a wonderful time. Luis, are you ready to send it out?
Oh, I'm sending it out. I just thought I was gonna end the broadcast for sure.
Now you send out. Unless somebody wants.
Wait, hold on.
What the hold on.
Wait, hold on.
You send it out.
Do you want me to put the full Patreon stuff at the end, right? Do the casual, normal stuff?
No, I'll do that for you. You're literally just gonna
yeah, just send it out. Yeah, that's what I was just clearing up. All right, that's good.
All right, so of course it's been a wonderful time, and as always, we will see each other when we see each other again, my friends. But in the meantime, it's been a pleasure to be here with you all and talk to you all into your ear holes on the internet. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful night. We'll see you all on the next one. Luis, send it out.
There you go. Thank you much for everyone that joined in chat and joined on our guest list. It's been a wonderful episode, even though we almost had a war breakout inside the first 20-minute mark. But that is what this friendship apparently is between me and Brad. I'm not actually completely sure. Nonetheless, the dogs that I sent apparently got him, so that worked out. It's like GTA. I just call up Lester, send some ops for Brad. Yeah. But thank you again for everyone coming out. I can't say that enough. Check out all our content that we've been doing online, YouTube, Twitch, the website, our articles and roles, YouTube, film reviews, of course. Check us out next year when we come back and are covering the Oscars, because that's the next step, baby. The Obsters, where we find out King Kang's actually real and he's joining. Nonetheless, thank you again. and I hope you enjoy your Friday night. It is Friday, right? Yeah, it's Friday.
Yep.
Yeah. My coconuts.
Go ahead and press that and broadcast for you, Luis, please.
Sure.
My coconuts.